Josecillo or Jose or Toño. And I seen the truck move. Right now he's gonna be jacking it up. We're gonna be taking off the bed. He actually paints. That truck's painted by him. So he's gonna be taking off my bed and the rear bumper. We're beginning a color match to this white. So he paints. Like I said, he painted this truck himself. Painted all of it by himself. My homeboy did a sunroof, also by himself. And a monster notch. I don't know if you guys could tell, but kind of see some paint glowing under there. He's done a couple sunroofs already. He's done, I think, like I believe 4 or 5. They're all pretty good work. And this isn't his first notch. This is a couple in already. He's notched 2 or 3 of his vehicles already, and he's notched a lot of around here in the area. If you're looking for a notch, he's the man to go to. Currently in the process of doing some maintenance. We're going to be changing the oil filter, oil, and spark plugs, as well as checking the fluids and make sure they're all good, and if not, top them off. This is what I'll be using. I got the MicroGuard Select oil filter, Mobile One high mileage 5W30 full synthetic. You can get this one or you can get the regular one, it doesn't matter. An AC Delco double platinum spark plugs. These take double platinum. Most people use these because they're OEM, or they use NGK, they're like aftermarket, but it's your preferred choice. I already drained the fluid, took off the oil filter, replaced it, and topped everything off, as well as making sure that the fluid level is good. So on to the next. Currently took out the left side spark plugs and spark plug wires. These are the spark plugs. So they're pretty old, needed to be changed. They were NGK. You're using your 5/8. There's a special one that you use that has this little rubber piece to pull them out, or you can just use a regular 5/8. Changing out the headlights to some clear ones. These are like pretty hazed up and stuff. It's gonna come with the top and the bottom ones, except this is gonna be clear instead of orange. I might change out the grill, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be changing that out right now. And these fenders and the hood as well. These fenders, because they're a little beat on both sides, like right about here. And then the hood you can't tell right now, but it's super dented. It has a lot of hail damage. So I'm gonna be changing that out, making it look a little better. And then I gotta do the valance. I have some fog lights for the valance that I'm also gonna be installing. Here's the other fenders. This was one side and I already did the other side. I showed you guys a little glimpse of this one, but it's a bolt here, 2 bolts here, these 2 here, these 2 here. It's a bolt that comes off right there, 2 right there. Those are all 13s. And then there's a lot more to it. You got to take off the battery tray. This one has about 4 bolts, 2 on the side and 2 under the box. You got to take all that off. There's 2 in the door and then 1 under. 1 under there also. And it's about the same for the other side. Oh, there's also these right here. There's 2 different brackets. They're not the same. Obviously, they're not the same size. This has to get popped off. I mean, popped up. This you can just take it off. Take all that off. But I was gonna show you guys all that process. Change these headlights out. I haven't opened them yet, but I'm gonna change those out and then putting these yellow fog lights on. But right now what I'm doing is I was testing, cause I had to fix it a little bit before, but now I'm gonna mess with it again. Anyways, these come, you can't see on the other side. Oh, the other side here has positive and negative, and then when you hook it up, if they're not hooked up right, if you don't connect the pigtail and the lights right, they won't turn on. So you just switch them around. The orange one is your power, orange, red, whatever. White would be the ground. So right now I'm gonna make a little harness to go down to the fog light bulbs, and I just went and got it depends on which fog lights you get, but these are for H11, and it's just this, and then you just run some wires. You just run some wires to the bulbs and they'll work. Just finished up wiring the fog lights. As you can see right here, I tapped into the low beams. So you got the wire coming from the wire harness from the truck, boom, boom. And then as you can tell, the white one and the orange one go to the low beams, and then these go to the fog lights. So right here, red and blue. And then I just wrapped it in Tessa tape so it looks a little bit more hidden, so it's not just wires hanging out. I also already did the other side, same thing over here. Wrapped it all around, it's good to go. So whenever the headlights come on, the fog lights will come on. There's that. That'll work. Good to go. These fog lights don't come assembled. I already assembled this one. So there's a spring, and then there's a screw, and then it has this little thing down here at the bottom where you twist it on and off. Just goes to the top, just so it keeps it in place, and then when you adjust it, it'll either point down or point more up. So what you would do here is you would come right over here, you get the screw, you pass this one over through the top, and then you grab this, you slip the spring on over through the top. Oh my god, I'm doing it with one hand, my bad. So you just do it like that. Then you adjust it so it goes down through the bottom hole right there. Get this. You just pull it to the bottom. Get it. Just like so. And then that little thing, this other black piece. This, you just put it on the bottom. Screw it on, and as you tighten it, it adjusts, and that thing just retains it. So yeah, right now I'm gonna get under there, tie up the valance, and install the fog lights.